President, I want to start with the pandemic now. Health has become the most important issue, and we have what we call UK-Uganda Healthcare Forum, which is financed by our aid money. We have a full-time staff working there. So I had a meeting with Diana Twine. We've actually started taking Ugandan nurses. My son, who has got 9 care homes, he's already got 8 coming now, and more coming. So I suggested to Diane to set up a separate department within the Department of Health, 2-3 staff. Can you advertise, get the CVs of the nurses, send it to UK agencies. In UK, I personally would be happy to give them a loan for their travel cost, visa cost, to come and work in UK. You will be flooded. That's fine. We need them because Ugandans are, one, English speaking. Their custom and culture is very similar to the English. And rather than giving you aid, this is the best way to develop your people. Absolutely. Because we have got so many educated. Yeah. President, I want to talk to you about the agriculture. And I always say when I come to this country, Uganda's culture is agriculture. 70% of the people work here. And we want to develop that, value chain development. Now, we have spent about, last time we mentioned to you, Jordan came, that we spent about £45 million of our aid money in the last 6 years helping small farmers. Okay, we've also done a deal with... Here in Uganda? Uganda, yeah. We've done a deal with Equity Bank. I met the chief executive day before yesterday where they lend money to farmers. We 60% guarantee, okay? Our FCDO, not DFID anymore, FCDO guarantee, so we're working very jointly with them. And we have a supply chain who wants to supply 10 tons on a daily basis to London. We've got a buyer there. 10 is small. We can take 20, 30, 40. Because your pineapple, your avocados are amazing. So really we want to support this particular area. It will help a large number of small farmers, small SMEs. The demand is there. And the other thing, half the big wholesalers in UK are Ugandans, or children of Ugandan nations. Our problem has been Uganda Airways. Yes. What is the problem? The one who wants to enter the house is the one who is delaying to enter. Correct. That must be quite an achievement. Yeah. So Uganda... It must be quite an achievement in idiocy. Yeah, that's true. So what can be the problem? They don't know how to fill papers or what? Correct. Oh. And there's no communication between Uganda Airport Authority and Uganda Civil Aviation. Who can help to these people to fill papers? We've asked Gavin now to work with them. Now, when you come after Easter, can you bring the Goan and so that they would have concluded the forms? Yeah. I'm going to talk to them also to say, please, you work with some volunteers to teach you how to fill forms.
So, sir, they have said June. They said they need till June. So, again, the piece for me is...
June for what?
June to complete the forms.
Who?
The Civil Aviation Authority.
Our people here?
Uh-huh.
That's not good enough. How can somebody who wants to come in the house be the one to delay? Correct. Very frustrating. No. And they've had the planes for 18 months on the tarmac. Yes. Yes. The problem we got, Lord Popat, was that during Amin's time, the civil service broke down. Correct. So when we came back, we found that ramp of the civil service. Yeah, but unlike the army, we didn't interfere with it. We left it. But I think during Amin's time, they are educated. They are all university graduates, masters, but totally they are parasites. They just take from the country, being paid, but they never add anything, and they never bother to learn. So how can this be a problem? Yeah. You're right, the whole infrastructure, I mean, the whole country is run by ministers and civil servants. The whole infrastructure is completely broken, you're right. And to build up what you've done is great. Yes. And we are here to support you. Because the only thing which we actually what has made Uganda recover has been mainly the army
and the private sector,
Yeah.
in spite of the frustrations by the civil service. The civil service blocks, but somehow, because there is peace in the country, by the army and the private sector, in spite of the obstacles, they manage and manage and manage, and that's how the country keeps moving. But this one is amazing. How can people who want to come in the house be the ones to...
Exactly. Yeah.